Okay, I don't know why I've been postponing it for so long, but hey. So now we're going to play yet another ROM hack. Yes, this is another quest. I was sent, Ripperon-X had sent me a request quite some time ago for me to do this ROM hack to try and make up for SMC. Because I said before that SMC had potential, but it just never took off from where it started. It had all these nice sprites, it just never used them for anything besides a tutorial level. Everything else just seemed like your average level, even though there were some really good visuals like that 3D cave with, no, the 2D with 3D effects cave. And, wow, that title screen. That title screen. How do people draw those kinds of title screens? Mario's regular adventure doesn't seem so regular, it seems better than that. Ripperon-X. Does it really matter which of these files we pick? Oh, and the message I got with, well, this ROM hack is to play it on ZMZ. What is that? It's an emulator that seems to combine the GUI, the look and feel of ZSNES. Yep, this is ZSNES for you, with accuracy and stuff of BSNES and Hagan. So pretty much it's the best of both worlds. ZSNES is much simpler to use. BSNES confused me to a point where it actually took me 2 tries to figure out how to get it to work. ZSNES, that was not an issue. BSNES is much more accurate, meaning that some music, some inaccurate ports of music from older games will make the emulator crash, but they won't do it on ZSNES. But the reason that's actually some sort of benefit is so you can actually check to see if you're using proper ports that won't make every emulator crash. If something works on ZSNES, it most likely would work even if the music's inaccurate, but if you were to try and port it to a real SNES, nope. Now we're gonna go on to Acanthus Plains. So literally, ZMZ is combining the best of both worlds. You'd think that something like this is too good to be true, but really, it is true. Only recently did this actually happen. Remember all those ROM hacks I Let's Play during C3? It's not just, it's never been just the time to showcase your ROM hacks. There are also tools, graphics, music, yeah. It's more than just ROM hacks at C3 thing, but it's mostly ROM hacks in my opinion. And one of the tools that did come from this, one of the best in my opinion now that I've seen it, is ZMZ. I think it was Alcaro who put it together, where he pretty much manages to take what's good about ZSNES and what's good about Hagan and put them into one emulator. Wow. So far I've been talking more about the emulator than about the ROM hack. That doesn't sound like a good way to start, but hey. The only thing it's missing is the super speed up. Unless if... wait, maybe I could go and try and fix that. You'll never speed up the same way ZSNES does. I don't know. This music track again. Okay, I thought that could have hurt me because it was shining. I don't know. More astounding visuals, but it plays much like your other hack, actually. I wonder if you're going to use any epic sprites. I don't know if I believe I was going to use the... I don't know if that's become a term lately. Epic sprites. Everything still looks as amazing as it did before. And honestly, I haven't seen these cave visuals before. It's not 2D, 3D effects, but still it'll do. And this music track, of course I don't know what it is, but am I gonna get any guidance as to what it is? Yeah, last time I heard this was in What the Heck 2. And wait a minute. Okay, even if you're sounding on the pipe, that plant's gonna hurt you. So I guess I have to be more careful then. Am I trying to fail? Oh, I forgot. Why are these plants coming after you even if you're standing on the pipe? It's definitely gonna make it much harder. Yeah, it doesn't speed up as well as ZSNES does, so... it's still hasn't won me over on that aspect, and... Of course! Why are the plants starting to come out of the... it's not that much of a problem, actually. I think I have to get used to it. But then, once I've gotten used to it, I'll pretty much be... Yeah, I gotta get used to the plants coming out, even if... It's not that hard to get used to, I should think. Now, what's this platform gonna do? And there are those platforms of varying widths that pretty much just... I thought it crashed. That wouldn't have been good at all! Well, the graphics are certainly the best thing so far. It's the graphics that stand out the most so far. The levels play like average World 1 levels. And the music's pretty good too, actually. And there's some Legend of Zelda for you. And this... Oh. I think this happened in CCC as well, I could be wrong. Yeah, you can't jump while you're ducked. Why remove that functionality from the game? Why would you make the game... Why would you remove something that was actually helpful? Let's say for a feature of the game that really annoyed you, like... Let's say you try and get your power up, but you die before you can reach it, or it's unreachable, and someone manages to just right away, instead of having to wait for the power up to fall down, you instantly get it. That would be a helpful feature, but removing the duck jump entirely, what's the point? I think he did it in CCC as well, honestly. I never saw the points to why you would remove it. Having been a really hardcore player of Luigi's Adventure 3 recently, I probably use that duck jump on so many levels that it just, yeah. I probably use the duck jump so much you wouldn't be able to believe it, and the screen doesn't scroll either. And the platforms are gone, so now what? Okay, that's a bit much you were expecting there. Unless I've had to do a Koopa jump, but then that seems weird. Let's see what's next. A castle. I want to see what a castle looks like. What do his castles look like? I already know this track. It's from... No, Mario gives up. It's from... Oh, I can't duck jump, I forgot. It's from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Why'd that take so long to figure out where it was from? Anyways, this definitely does look like a World 1 castle and feels like one, because, well, it's easy and, yeah. Most of the hacks I've played, I think, I've played a bunch of World 1 demos, and it seems to be similar, because, well, they're all so easy that it seems to be similar to one another. World 1 demos, but they're not similar to one another. This has stunning visuals that most other hacks don't have, but frankly, I wouldn't care whether my hack looked like this or not. But still, 3 messages, 1 message, 3 different messages. It must have been a patch of some sort. A lot of dashes there. Rotate at certain speeds. That big fire bar is not really a threat at all. Why would we want to go down there? Now what's going on? Oh, I like the way, oh my god, the background moves so well. Some area won't lead anywhere. So what's this for? I really like the way that background moves, like it's just so beautifully done. And what the? That didn't lead anywhere except it opened up a star. That's weird. Apparently there's a secret exit in this I want to try and find, because who knows if it might open up another level. Of course, it's still an easy to reach key. probably just check every pipe in this miraculous cave level while holding the key, just in case of the... Yep. Check every pipe while holding the key. Keyhole's gonna be down. Oh my god, that's a big snippet. And the door opens. Now what does it say? You can return back to the cave section if you want. Beware, some doors are hidden in ways you wouldn't expect. So what is this useful for? Okay, that did lead somewhere. Caladium Field. You'll get these only if you get a castle fort goes past certain areas and such palaces, not wide. As in yellow. A lot of hyphens to separate wall. Okay, what's this supposed to be? I want to figure out what the red snippet would shoot. Probably more bullet bills, actually. Wow, the look of this is just astounding. Except CCC also looked very good. This is almost exactly like it, except it's different levels. Except the levels are entirely different, so yeah, that's one thing. Those sprites you use in the tutorial level for CCC, I still haven't seen anything where you make something interesting out of them. Maybe I'm expecting a bit much for the first world, and... Okay, maybe there's one of them. Okay, that's cool. It doesn't fall, it just stops. I wonder if you can use any more things like that. A 9-1. You can control it. Except I can jump off it and screw myself up. I don't have that much control over the lift, apparently. A 7-1? Really gotta look and see how these work. These can be pretty cool to make good use of. Seriously, I'd like to know how those work. And there's the 9 lift. Yeah, you can control the lift, but I think you're gonna want to go left. And it just stops moving. I honestly want to see more lifts like that, and that could make for some very interesting challenges, honest to God. That could be... those kinds of moving lifts have potential, honestly. I'd like to see a hack truly make a good use of... Wait, and there's probably a secret exit that has something to do with that moving lift anyway. Yep. Let me check out. Or see if... Let me go and check it out. The secret exit, if that moving lift is gonna lead me there. Maybe it has something to do with this vine here, where you toss a Koopa shell doll down there, just so you can get up here. Okay, we get a left arrow pointing us here. Leads to a dragon coin and a right... Actually, it was just a dragon coin, so the secret exit wasn't up there. Okay. Now I just need to wait for everything to align properly. There it is. Can I grab this? Alright, so I have no clue where the secret exit is, actually. But I think I might know. It might have something to do with this platform. It should be coming up pretty soon. There it is. This one. It probably has something to do with this. I hope. Now it stops. Oh, that wasn't it. And now I don't know. Oh, freak. I have no clue where the secret exit on Caladium Field is. And apparently this castle, like... Apparently we're gonna have to do it again for real this time. So yeah, I'll be back once I've done it. So now we're gonna enter the door that was above the door I entered the last time, and we're gonna find... this guy. this shouldn't be a problem, am I right? Yeah, it's very much like to throwing Koopas, except it's much easier than, well, Luigi's Adventure. Except we do have these shellless Koopas walking around, which would be a little of a nuisance, but not really. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to do something funny with them. Oh, he's dead. And he said, don't go in the World 2 levels, cause... Okay, don't go in the World 2 levels, they're this. They're not done yet. He didn't build up to this point. We can see the overworld is sort of starting to take shape. This music track sounds really bad when it's sped up this way. So the overworld's sort of starting to take shape. He hasn't gotten there yet. This is a demo. It's unfinished. It's just the first world, as most demos are these days, actually. Kind of tell you the truth, most of these demos are just World 1 demos. Hell, I even made a one world demo myself. Where the M had one. Except it's sort of obsolete now, and I don't even know if it exists in my file bin anymore, because, well, the full version's done, and it's been done for quite some time now. And this... Okay, you got some interesting things going on here. Some things I've never seen, like... I don't know what to say here. This reminds me very much of SMCslevelengine, except... It's definitely not worse than that. I can say for sure it's not worse than that. But I don't know if it's better than that. It might be the same thing. In fact, SMCslevelengine might have been a bit better than I just said it was, because honestly, I was maybe expecting too much from you. Maybe I was expecting too much from SMCslevelengine since it was a World 1 demo. Maybe I expected too much and I was just let down because maybe I was just getting really excited. All the thoughts of just gimmicks popping in my head, like thoughts of exciting gimmicks, all those custom sprites were just popping in my head, but in reality, in a World 1 demo, not like it's really gonna happen, because there's not much room to make things difficult. You gotta make your things as non-intrusive to the player as possible. I'm pretty sure convoluted gimmicks wouldn't settle well in a World 1 ROM hack. For rating, I think it's gonna be about the same as SMCslevelengine, as 70, but maybe that could have been pulled higher. Maybe SMCslevelengine could have been given a better mark and this would have had the same, I guess. Because honestly, I don't think... neither one of these is bad. The visuals are, like, amazing. You had a good music choice here. No, not this music track. I know that's Kirby. It's this one I want to find out the name of. So the one that goes... Dun, 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 dun. And apparently you can't start select even in completed levels. Really haven't seen that often. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna end it here. Good job and keep up the good work.